So, have you guys heard about this strike that's happening at midnight? The longshoremen on ports from Maine all the way to Texas, 36 of them are going to walk off the job at midnight. Everything I've heard from all the dock workers, to the union people, to analysts, anyone who has firsthand real knowledge about these individuals in this industry and how this stuff goes, has all said the same thing. It's going to get bad. It's going to get terrible. It's going to get catastrophic. If you have a family, please prepare. You need canned goods, toilet paper, paper towels, water, fuel, ammunition. Prepare yourself, because if this does go 30 to 45 days, it's going to be bad. It's going to get catastrophically bad, and it's going to be like something we've never saw before in this nation. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this because there's other things I want to talk about biblically related to this specific thing. So nonetheless, they're all saying the same thing. 63% of everything you use on a daily basis comes through these ports. With these ports completely shut down, it's going to get bad, and it's going to get bad supremely fast. Thanksgiving, Christmas is going to be all screwed up. That's kind of almost going to be a secondary thought. Biden was asked to step in. He said no. His administration said no. Collective bargaining, no. He has the ability and the power, as enacted in the 1970s, to stop this in its tracks, extend the strike period, and make them come to terms, because this is going to be extremely bad. He said no. Why? Because there's more to this. There's bigger agenda. This is not about the money. To the workers, it's about the money. To the government, this is not about money. This is about leverage. This is about agenda, left and right, and all the garbage that comes with it. That's what this is about. It's power control. We are so deep in trouble. We are so deep in the filth and the muck that this is getting to be bad, and this is going to get real bad. If what they're saying is happening, this is the divide that's been waiting for, that the devil's been waiting on, the government's been waiting on, but they have no idea what they're really asking for, okay? They say by week one, the end of week one, you're going to see some bare shelves in some few areas, and the prices are going to get really high really fast. By week two, there's going to be a lot of bare shelves, and the prices are going to be through the roof. By week three, most all the shelves are going to be bare. There's going to be no meat, none of that kind of stuff, and the price is going to be so high on what's left, you can't afford it. And by week four, stealing, robbing, looting, kicking in your door, neighbors robbing neighbors, it's going to get bad. They're saying get ammunition, guard yourself. If you have a family, don't fail your family. Get prepared now, because it's going to get bad. If what they say is true, I'm talking about on mainstream news. This is only the individuals closely related to this industry and know exactly how this stuff works, including the dock workers. If what they're saying is true, and we can take them at their word, it's going to get extremely bad, extremely fast. But the Bible in no way, shape, or form ever says that this is going to get better. It says it's going to get worse before it does get better. This could be our worst. Let me explain this to you. So, a whole lot of information packed tightly together. I'm going to do more on this tomorrow, okay? I'm going to break this down tomorrow, I promise. So it's going to make a lot more sense. If you don't really get it the first time around, I'll break it down. Rosh Hashanah is coming up in a few weeks. When Rosh Hashanah is happening, that is the end of one new year in the Jewish calendar. It's the beginning of the new. So God follows the Jewish calendar, not the Gregorian calendar that we follow. His differs from ours greatly, okay? And so his day begins in evening, and his night begins in morning. His days are backwards of ours even. So there's a whole lot about God that's not with us. So there's a lot to understand to pick up on this, okay? And I'm going to do the best I can to package it in 10 minutes. But these blood moons that have been forecasted in Joel chapter 2, verse 30 and 31, that need to happen in order to make things solidified. These are our celestial evangelists, if you will. So with Rosh Hashanah, let me not get ahead of myself. God would essentially look at the deeds of the people from the year before, and that's going to dictate the year ahead. Will it be a repeat or be changed? So Proverbs 24:21 says, don't associate with those given to change. That change is the word Shana. That alone right there says that it's going to change. You're going to, but not necessarily good. It could be bad, and it's probably going to be bad. It's from, look at what's happening. Would you bless us? Would you give us great joy, peace, and prosperity? No. We're going to get the bad end of this thing. So when Rosh Hashanah comes this year, you can look for very bad things by the third week of October. This has been on point. The Bible has been so on point this last year. It's absolutely blown my mind to see this thing actually coming to life. So Biden can stop it. It's not about money. It's going to get really